they should do to prevent from having to go to hospitals and having to get sick?
Well, the book really doesn't cover some specific remedies, but I give them a guideline to go by to know where to start when it comes to practicing a life of health and wellness.
Okay, so how would you define a healthy life?
Well, number one, every decision you make every day should be a decision for health and for wellness. And that means that what I eat, what I put into my mouth, should always be something I know is going to benefit my body and not cause harm to my body. What I put on my skin and on my hair should be something that's going to benefit my body and not cause harm. The biggest problem when it comes to health and wellness is that we live in a toxic environment, we live in a toxic world. Whether it's household cleaners, whether it's makeup, whether it's hair oils, whether it's the foods we eat, fast foods like McDonald's.
So how do you assuage that, since that's the life that we live and that's the community that we live in?
Well, you have to understand that everything in life is a choice. So when we do those things, we do it by choice. So we do offer people other options to lifestyle and how they should live. And those other lifestyles is really eating what we call a raw food diet, or eating a diet that's with less red meat. You want to eat a diet with less preservatives. I always tell people that if you're eating foods that come in a can, or it comes in a package, or if it comes in paper, if it comes in a box, those are the things you shouldn't eat. Your food should come natural, like you get an apple. Apples come off of trees, carrots come out of the ground, any leafy green lettuces or vegetables. That way you should eat things that are in their natural state.
Well, in a perfect world, most people would go to that, but things that are in a package or in a can, those most likely are the things that people will gravitate to because they seem to be less expensive and more convenient. So what do you say to those people who say, I don't, and I can't get those things that I should get?
Well, it comes down to, again, choice, because what they will end up doing is they tend to eat those processed foods, we call them, and they end up having things like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. A lot of the diseases we see are related directly to the foods we eat. I call it the connection between diet and disease. So you can eat certain types of food and be healthy, or you can eat other types of food and be sick. So I tell people they can spend more money up front by buying organic food, or they can spend their money later at the doctor buying prescriptions or medications.